Hey, what's going on, my friends? Today we are going to take a look at some of the various different apps that are available on AppSumo during AI Week, which is right now. So if you guys are tuning in for the first time on this channel, we like to share different tools, different apps, different software that ultimately will help you with being able to grow and build and start and expand your business. And oftentimes, more often than not, we will be sharing tools and apps that offer or that have some kind of lifetime deal component. And generally speaking, that will be here on AppSumo, which we love. We're all about helping you to save money. And if you can find a tool that you can purchase and invest in it one time and never have to pay another dime towards that product, and of course also see an ROI, right? You don't want to just purchase these products and never use them, or see any actual return in your investment, return in your energy and the time that you put forward. So part of what we do here is trying to help you with, saving some of that time, that energy and money by covering and showcasing the different tools and platforms that are available. And so as you can see, AppSumo is the biggest marketplace for AI tools, and they have the best deals on them too. AI Week has officially launched, and they're celebrating with 12 powerful tools designed to help you create faster, automate your workload, and grow your business like never before. So, without further ado, we will take a look at the different tools that they have available. And of course, if you are interested in purchasing any of them, we do appreciate you guys using our affiliate link down in the description area, which does help us, better position ourselves so that we can continue to focus on creating more content like this to help you with, again, finding the best tools to help you with growing and starting your business. So if you're new here, my name's Adam Ace Spencer of marketingandsaleshelp.com, and I am pumped to see what they have in store. I haven't checked out many of these tools, to be honest, so a lot of these are new to me. The only one that I can say I've actually already made one video on, and I will be making a better video on it, is Letterly, which I am a huge fan of Letterly. And as you can see, it says, use this AI-powered app to convert unstructured speech into polished, well-written text content. So literally, just having that ability to just say something to it and then decide how you want it kind of format it. They give you a bunch of different options. So maybe you just want to, take notes down regarding something you saw that you liked and you just want to make a note of it. Well, you can do that with Letterly in a manner that's better than just using a voice recorder and you're just talking. Or maybe there's some kind of entry point where you want to record like a journal, right? You just want to make a record of a particular event. Well, Letterly will convert it in just a nice, well-structured manner, or I shouldn't say manner, but a well-structured display of your thought, instead of it just being a blob of text and just words and wanting like a full sheet of just words, because that's essentially what would happen if you had a voice recorder and you just said, okay, you just spoke and then you wanted to convert it into text. It wouldn't be structured and formatted properly. That's what Letterly does. And again, I will be making a more in-depth video on it. I've already made one, but I'll be making a better one. So definitely look out for that, because $69 to gain access to this tool where you'll never have to pay a dime again, to me, is not a bad deal. I'm a big fan of Letterly, so I will be definitely making another video on that. But the other tools they have here, I'm not so familiar with them. So first is Follower, a white label. It says white label this AI-powered platform and automate social media management for your clients. So anytime everything nowadays is all about automations, and AI. So having 2-in-1 combined with this social media management component for your clients could be something that I may potentially check out, because we are still kind of in the market. We have made another AppSumo purchase regarding a social media management tool that potentially will be what we continue to use, but we haven't fully tested it out yet, so I can't entirely speak on it. But I do like when I see something else that I can consider to potentially overdo, that's going to be better than, a product that I've invested in that I still have the ability to jump ship on, right? So that's the benefit of AppSumo. And it's kind of like you want to act quickly. Like with Letterly, if there's a thought in your mind about this potentially being something you need, if you're like, hey, I just need a nice way I want to make a journal, and I don't want to write, and I just want to be able to make journal entries once a day or once a week or once a month, and I want it to be organized and structured in a way that I can easily go back to that journal and just kind of skim through it nicely and easily, and it looks presentable and whatnot. Well, Letterly is something to jump on now then. Do not question. Don't kick the can down the road. I mean, these are all affordable, cheap, inexpensive products for what they provide and the value that you can get from them if you actually put them to use the way that they can be utilized. So I'm anxious to check out Follower, to be honest. I may give them a go. And I'm going to just click on it right now, and we're going to just give it a quick little glimpse, a little kind of run through right now. But as you can see, 194 reviews, or I shouldn't say reviews, but reviews, but they have a 4-star or 4 tacos out of 5 out of 194 reviews, which to me that's not too shabby, right? That's a lot of reviews, and they're up there. So that's promising to me. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect, but there's a good chance it may still have room for improvement, considering that one taco is missing. However, I know people can be picky sometimes. I know there may be 1 or 2 features that a lot of people are looking for that it's lacking, or it could just simply be buggy. But whatever the point is, I may check this bad boy out, because again, we are looking for a good social media management platform that I can use to, one, allow us to schedule and be consistent with posting content on our channels, but also for our, the few clients that we have that we actually do help with social media management. There aren't many. It's not really our thing, but sometimes if there are clients that it's just like, hey, it's not what they do. They don't intend on hiring anyone else to do it. And, they're willing to pay a little more, and we can allocate that, not allocate, but we can, manage it appropriately within the time frame and the projects that we're already working with. Then, all right, we'll do so. So again, when I see something else that we can potentially leverage to help with just the overall workflow of the business and whatnot, and being able to provide value to our clients, then I'm going to check it out. I'm interested. And considering the rate starts at $49, again, not too shabby, right? That's inexpensive. For a one-time fee that you pay for this, never have to pay again, right? Now, that said, you do only have one company, which is Social Set, that's associated with that. So considering our company/social sets. So that is my assumption is Social Sets and whatnot is like a brand. So although we have, like, even with us, within our one company, we have multiple brands. So I'm pretty much looking at least at the multiple plan for us. And you can see, 20 companies, Social Sets, 20 users, 1 million AI words per month, 500 AI image generations per month, 500. This to me seems pretty good. Advanced analytics, which is what I'm a fan of analytics. You do not get the AI Pro credits for text generation, and you do not get white labeling. So if you do want that AI Pro credits for text generation, then you're probably going to want to go up to that multiple plan. But if you don't need that and white labeling, then you can settle on one of these other more inexpensive plans. And you can see some of the other features that are here. Canva integration, which I like that a lot. Anytime I see something like that, that always catches my attention, where I'm like, ooh, that's allowing us to simplify the workflow that we take when it comes to some of the content being created within Canva. Brand voice. So again, some platforms will allow you to do some of these things where you can configure it to align with your particular brand message, your voice, your tone, your style, your identity. And that is incredibly valuable if it can actually execute and actually align with, you know, whatever the input is that you feed it. So, you know, they've been around for a little bit. They've been here for a little while. And obviously people are still showing interest in it. People are still engaging with it. So I'm curious, you know, I haven't looked at it beyond this, and so I am a little curious about it, I won't lie. And so it might be something we check out and potentially do a video on in the very near future. So definitely be sure to look out for that one. And we also got over here Frontly, which is you build customizable web apps in minutes with this no-code AI-powered app builder. That's $59 is their starting point. I've seen quite a few of these kind of no-code AI-powered app builders, in which I still have not jumped into any of them yet. I do plan to, but you know, I have a lot on the plate right now, so not an immediate priority or something that we would actually utilize right now, or you know, in the kind of immediate near future. So, gonna pass on that. Obviously, I mentioned Letterly, AI-powered app to convert unstructured speech into polished, well-written text content. I love Letterly. Definitely going to be doing a more in-depth video on that. I mentioned automated blog creation, publication, and monetization with this AI-driven tool, Blogify. Let's check out Blogify and see what this is all about. Because when I can, you know, put myself in a position to, again, save time and streamline, you know, some of the processes and just be more efficient, then I am interested, right? My attention, you got it, because that's the name of the game in this day and age. All these AI and automation tools, that's exactly what they are here to help you with. So with this particular tool, Blogify, it sounds like it will do that. You can't wait around for inspiration when you're trying to create consistent, engaging blog content. The thing is, writing the post is just the first step. You also have to optimize it for SEO, format it for readability, and actually get people to read it. And it sounds like Blogify AI can do all of that, which is huge if it actually can do it well. And based off of the appearance of things, it looks like it might be able to. They have 152 reviews, and they have 4.5 tacos out of 5. They must be doing something correctly with Blogify. And I do think this element here, where it's not just creating the blog post, but also optimizing it to be configured so that it actually is going to get found, is incredibly beneficial. But then also, again, format it for readability and actually get people to read it. So that it could just be all talk, right? Or this could be the real deal. And I like this over here. Use AI to create and repurpose SEO optimized blog posts in 150 plus languages and automatically insert affiliate links into your content to earn money. I mean, these like, come on. What are we doing here, right? What are we doing here? So, alternative to Copy AI, Hootsuite, and Jasper. All right. So, I used Jasper like way back when they first kind of came out, and before they kind of got like big. and a big fan of Jasper. And then we just started seeing all these other tools coming out, much more affordable. And again, we're all about at this point helping to reduce those monthly subscriptions and whatnot, and reduce just anything that's gonna not actually, if it's not really bringing us value compared to other options that we can pretty much gain as much value but at a more affordable rate, then yeah, we're gonna jump ship. So to see that this is compared, being compared to these in copy AI is good. I mean, yeah, this seems like this could be something that you want to consider purchasing if you're in a place where you need to start to generate content for your website, specifically for your blog. And what I would be curious to see is how good its abilities are to be optimized around a particular keyword and term or phrase and whatnot. Because again, this is what we do over here. We focus on marketing and sales and the alignment of marketing sales, but also again within that, like, we need to ensure that the brand component is in place and that the identity is in place and that we know who our actual our target audience is that we truly want to go after, and where are they in the journey in their customer journey. What are they doing, and for us and our particular needs or interests or marketing funnel or whatnot, like what makes the most sense for us to be targeting. And so when you have a tool that will allow you to optimize it based off of identify high converting keywords, right? Like if this tool can actually do these type of things really well, then this is huge, right? That ability to save you so much time where you don't have to only stay, of course you're still going to do your SEO research and whatnot, but for that, maybe you're using SEMdash, another tool that we recently purchased here on AppSumo that we like. Have an affiliate link down below. You can check them out. But so you want to you want to put the different tools to use that you have that truly focus on or specialize in certain things. But again, if you have a tool that can help support you in some areas, why not do it? Why not utilize it? So if I can use Blogify to not only create a blog post, but create one that's truly, SEO configured towards a particular keyword and term and phrase and whatnot, well, I'm going to do that. And then from there, maybe I will still go and, ensure its readability and its overall score is high, is good, right? And I'll still maybe make some other tweaks, but having something that can get the general framework in place and allow me to, again, start to engage and start to drive attention and awareness, to your website, to your blog, I think it's more valuable than a lot of you guys out there understand. And considering the price points of these plans, you pay $158 or $80, and you never have to pay a dime again to have a blog post, being done on a consistent basis multiple times per month, right? 10 blogs per month from videos, 10 posts per month from titles or short descriptions, unlimited word count per blog, upload size 30. I mean, yeah. Let's go. So I like this the way this sounds. Again, you have to test things out, see how good they're actually going to be. But I'm liking the way things are sounding. I think these price points I can work with these points when you don't have to worry about doing some of these steps and processes that they are doing for you with this particular tool. I think it might be worth it to even go up higher. It all depends on how much content you are trying to create and how frequently, right? 60 blogs per month from videos, unlimited word count per blog, SEO score and optimization, automated affiliate monetization, and blog site creation. I mean, code 3, plan 3 is probably where you want to be at if you're serious about this. If we go up to code 5, well, let's see 4. Yeah, so 4 and 5 also have additional features. So the now, of course, this is they set it up well on their part, because it's like, ooh, then you go up one more plan, ooh, you go up another plan, ooh, now we're on plan 5 and they got everything here. Which the thing that I like, and what I've drawn your attention to that I've said, is efficiency and kind of automation, being able to do things for you, essentially, right? Well, the Copilot blog creation and then the YouTube content connect, I think are features that you might want to throw in the mix, along with what I mentioned a moment ago regarding the SEO score and optimization, and then automated affiliate monetization. Like, yeah, the plan 5, I think it might be worth it. Yeah, it goes up from 316 on plan 4 to 395, and that difference includes YouTube Connect. So having that ability to automatically, and this is my assumption, I could be mistaken, but ultimately, when a video is uploaded, that it will likely automate the process of creating a blog post based on that video that was uploaded. That's my assumption. I could be mistaken. It could be something else. If it is something else, feel free to comment down below and let me know. But yeah, I'm liking the way Blogify is looking and sounding, and its price points aren't anything too concerning. I do wish, I will be honest, that their plan 5 was on like a little bit of a lower plan. But my assumption is you can connect a plan to multiple websites. I could be mistaken, but if you can, then I think this is worth it, because being able to post on various websites, basically, if you had, even in my situation with our own brands, and then like less, I'll say a handful, literally one handful, less than like a half a handful, we'll say right now at this exact moment, of clients, it's like that we're managing for like blog stuff. Well, we probably won't need a code, that plan 5. Plan 4, 100 blogs per month from videos. Seems like that is going to be, because some channels may have a video. Well, we may need code plan 5 if we wanted to be consistent with creating a blog post for literally every video. So yeah, again, everyone's different, but you guys can see the different plans here. Certainly consider checking that out if you need content created on a consistent basis. Next, we have Sound. Enhance your audio content with AI-powered background noise removal in clear voice tech. So, sounds pretty straightforward. If you are in a position where you're not like an audio engineer or like kind of music producer, like you don't have any kind of real or maybe you just don't want to spend the time and energy using some of these softwares and tools that you can do some amazing things with, but they just are time consuming. Well, Sound might be a alternative solution that you can consider using to help you with enhancing your audio content using their AI powered background noise removal and clear voice tech. Use AI to make your vocals sound pitch perfect and authentic no matter where you're recording. Remove background noise to offer a crystal clear listening experience. And yeah, it speaks for itself. If you're someone doing anything frequently utilizing audio, you certainly want it to sound as good as possible. And Sound may be a solution that will allow you to do that in a fairly reasonable manner without, again, taking, too much of your time and being too kind of, I would say, hardcore, kind of complicated. and requiring you to dive into it and be all extra nitty gritty. This, I think, is a simplified solution, a simplified option to allow you to still see professional high quality audio recordings. And I shouldn't say see, I should say hear professional, audio recording content with Zound. So considering the price points that they have, $59 for tier 1, you have 20 processing hours per month, and AI voice cloning hours per month is 5. From there, we get unlimited processing hours per month and 20 AI voice cloning hours per month under license tier 2, and it goes up on tier 3 to 50 AI voice cloning hours per month. So at the minimum, if this is something you were considering using and you're serious about your audio, whatnot, I would say tier 2 might be what you want to consider. We all want, tier 1 has a lifetime access too, but that processing hours per month, I mean, obviously it depends. If you're someone if you know the hours are going to be there for certain, go tier 2. Otherwise, tier 1 might be all you need. So next on the list here is RoboMotion. It says automate repetitive and data intensive manual tasks with this easy to use RPA bots. Let's see what RoboMotion RPA is all about. It says automate repetitive and data intensive manual tasks with easy to use RPA bots. They have 87 reviews, and all of those are 5 tacos, which is awesome. Love to see that, right? And this is right now at the moment, it says AppSumo Plus exclusive. And if I click here, exclusive offers on the hottest software, expertly attested, vetted, and brought to you by the AppSumo deal. So my assumption is this, you can see right there, looking at the image, anytime you have kind of the whiteboard and the ability to create kind of your own path, create that journey on the workflow of something, I think it just makes the experience much better. Like, it's starting to be like a normal thing now, but I remember before, like way back when it wasn't really like normal, and slowly companies were first starting to do it. Now it's like everyone is doing it, and it just makes sense. It's just easy on the eye, easier to understand and make sense as to what you want to do by putting this here. Let me put that there. RPA starter templates. So they have a ton of different starter templates, which I like. And more businesses need to do this, right? More apps need to have kind of starter templates to allow you to just jump in and easily kind of configure and update, the settings and whatnot, configurations to align with their particular needs and what they're looking for. So yeah, I like templates. Scheduling RPA bots, triggering flows, we like, right? Admin console, it looks pretty, kind of like the UX and the look of things. And it says down here, automate web or desktop applications that don't have an API with cross-platform robots that work on Mac, Linux, and Windows. Set up RPAs in a snap with a user-friendly interface. So I like that. I like the way that sounds, right? Saying they can work on cross-platform, but with Macs, Linux, and Windows. Some are limited sometimes. It's like, what are we doing? Get started quickly with an automation template for everything from sending birthday messages in a Slack channel to scraping stock price information and compiling it in Excel. So when it's all said and done, this might be potentially an alternative. Like, they don't have it listed here as an alternative to, but let's be honest. My initial thought was Zapier. Maybe not. Maybe there's some critical features or something that just make it completely different and nothing at all remotely close to similar to it. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. But we're going to refresh this because this is wacky down there. And okay, so looking at pricing, tier 1 is $109. We got $169 on tier 2. And what we want to just find is, one, you need triggers. It's like, how do they even have this without triggers? That's just kind of weird to me. So you absolutely need triggers to be included. So it seems like license tier 2 or above is going to be the minimum of what you want. That said, robot scheduling, you can see on tier 2 is at 15 minutes, and it goes down as you continue to go up in the plans. So the plan that appears to have access to everything starts at license tier 4 at $549 right now. Remember, prices do go up. So if you're watching this, now in April 2025, absolutely make the investment now while prices are still inexpensive. And you just don't want to miss out on these deals, right? Because the prices will go up. So license tier 4 seems to have access to everything, along with a 5-minute robot scheduling, 400 flows, and users and production robots about 10 and application robots of 5. So yeah, if we're talking the real deal and tons of flows and whatnot, then that license tier 4 is probably what you need. If not, then again, depending on your particular situation, I would say going with that, the robot scheduling thing is what's like, oof, they kind of got me there. Because I was going to say license tier 2, but I don't know if you're going to want to, it all depends what the intention is in that robot scheduling, having it be 15 minutes compared to 10, 5, or even less. It's a world of a difference. Let's see really quickly what other plans they have, and it goes up to a license tier 6, $1,500. Woo! But that does give you unlimited flows, unlimited users, 1-minute robot scheduling, 24 per month cloud execution hours. So yeah, like license tier 6 is definitely the real deal. But if you don't need that robust of a system and whatnot, then you can certainly settle on one of the more affordable tiers that we previously covered. So next you can see here is Agentic Flow, build AI agents to launch, market, and scale your business without coding. And I'm not really going to dive into this one much, but it probably helps you, as it mentions, with building AI agents to launch, market, and scale your business. So putting yourself in a place where, again, you don't necessarily need to know coding to do that is beneficial. It is powerful. And this might be the tool that you want to consider using to help you with doing so. Now, that said, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if this is specifically designed for sales and marketing, because it says down here, instantly deploy AI agents that work around the clock to drive sales. And then it says set up custom no-code workflows to automate your entire marketing process. Oof. So Agentic Flow might be part of what we have been looking for. Yeah. All right. Sorry, my friends. But build your own AI agent. Agentic Flow makes it easy to deploy AI agents for customer support, sales, and engagement, so you can scale without adding to your payroll. Train them using product catalogs and FAQs to provide personalized recommendations and real-time assistance. Launch a customer support agent to handle routine customer inquiries with smart, immediate responses. Scale operations with AI agents. Even better, you'll get access to a full library of AI agents to supercharge every aspect of your sales and marketing workflows. Browse AI agents built for customer support, market research, design, and more. Reduce manual tasks with limitless limitless automation, and monitor performance and optimize workflows using built-in analytics. As you can see down here, they have a library of AI agents. No limits. You compete your complete AI agent library ready to power your business. Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting because with the different plans they have a plus exclusive plan over here, licensed tier 4 at $750. But obviously, you get access to everything and quite a bit more, twice as much credits per month and much more knowledge storage. So definitely the real deal if you are serious about putting this to use. If you're questioning things, or if it's more iffy, certainly consider going with license 1 or 2, or maybe 3 at most, but definitely doesn't sound like you would be someone who would benefit from license tier 4, although there are many people who would. So yeah. Let's keep it moving. Wonders AI, streamline your research process with multiple agents from verified sources. So, hey, if you're doing, research, if you're covering a serious topic and you really want to have, that research down and whatnot, but you just don't have the bandwidth to do it, then Wonders AI might be perfect for you. AI, generate viral videos for social media with a single text prompt. So, being able to, similar to other tools, but choose from a variety of engaging formats to create viral videos in minutes. Customize your videos with multiple languages, voiceovers, background music, and more. So just having, again, another tool that can help you with saving time and energy while being able to still produce content, putting out content, and quality stuff, I think is immensely is underrated. Something that needs to be discussed more frequently, more often. But yeah, Kubrick's AI, generate viral videos for social media with a single text prompt. I mean, if you are trying to just, all right, this is January 2025, so fairly new product and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to just start to create content and get, content done on a consistent basis, I mean, you could consider going with Kubrick's AI and actually coupling this with the our social what was our social media follower. Yeah, you can couple something like that with follower, which will actually schedule it for you. So now you're scheduling out your new video content that you've created specifically for social media. That coupled with Blogify, bam. That's how we do it, right? So it's thinking about how can you, package some of these different apps together to allow you to resolve the different maybe needs or problems that you have. And just being strategic. Again, these are lifetime deals. You pay once and you never have to pay again. So the big thing is just to make sure you use them at first, put them to use so you can ensure you at least see an ROI that allows you to, feel confident, feel good about knowing what it is that you're purchasing and just seeing the value that you're getting with these products and whatnot. So let's keep it moving really quickly so we can wrap this up, because I did not realize how much time I would spend talking about these different tools, these different apps, how you can benefit from them. So convert audio and video content into written content with this AI powered tool, Whisper Transcribe. So And this is similar to what we've discussed with Letterly, right? This says convert audio and video content into written content. Now, Letterly doesn't convert video, but it does convert audio into written content. Whisper Transcribe seems to be doing multiple things in that regard, where it does actually not only allow you to convert your audio, but video into text format as well. So that's awesome. There are other tools that do that. And so this, it may be good at that. Like Blogify potentially may have an element that allows you to, well, I shouldn't say may, but yeah. Yeah, you get my point. I don't want to I don't want to dive too much into Whisper Transcribe, but I did want to finish up. I mean, we also had deposit photos over here and MolyPix.AI, which says write single prompts to generate designs that you can edit from top to bottom. And so this does not have any reviews yet. So that's always exciting, right? When you have something new in the mix and it's like, ooh, is that a hit or a miss? But it says turn simple prompts into stellar designs with editable elements and consistent branding. And then customize every layer effortlessly, edit text, adjust layouts, and enhance visuals. And so if you can use AI to help with this type of stuff, yeah, I might actually be a little more intrigued and curious than I was from the jump. And even like this little editing tool over here that I'm like lighting something and okay, customize whatever you want. Unlike other AI image tools, MolyPix.AI generates editable layered designs that give you complete creative control. Modify the text, layout, layers, and design elements. Upload your own images and stay consistent with your branding. Use the AI editor to enhance, retouch, and generate similar images. Awesome. Yes. This sounds like it could potentially be create your own brand kit. Okay. So this sounds like it could potentially be something beneficial for you and your small business when it comes to, again, creating content and doing it on a consistent basis. Based off of the looks of the features, I would say tier 2 or tier 3 would probably be a good starting point, simply because of all of the different, additional features that you have access to on licensed tier 2 and 3 compared to 1. In addition to that, you can see you get 300 more credits per month, and max generations is also an additional 300. So yeah, licensed tier 2 or licensed tier 3 for sure. Now the last tool that we are going to share here for AI week on AppSumo is deposit photos, and it says access millions of royalty-free stock assets using this content library and generative AI tool. So it sounds like they have a pretty big catalog of images that you can utilize for your sales and marketing efforts. 509 reviews, and out of those 509, they have a 5 taco rating, which is fantastic. And that makes me feel like, ooh, I may have stumbled across something that I might have not known I needed, but I need it. Finding the perfect royalty-free assets shouldn't feel like browsing the world's most chaotic Google Drive. Yep, they know what it is. So access a library with 310 plus million royalty-free stock images, videos, and music files. Generate images with AI for personal and commercial purposes. And it's an alternative to Shutterstock is what they have here. So 310 million plus royalty-free stock images and videos and music files is not too shabby. And so just looking at, find high quality and licensed content from creators worldwide. You can see some kind of unique and cool different forms of content that they have there for you to download and get access to. Trending collections right at your fingertips. Yeah, I mean, and then generate unique images with AI. Simply describe the image you want to create and hit generate. Get images provided under a standard license suitable for digital and print use and create. Yeah, I mean, this might potentially be, again, another powerful tool that is just being overlooked. Maybe depending on what's on your plate, it might not be focusing on these type of products, but they might be part of that missing kind of component that so many often do speak on when it comes to looking at some of these different apps and whatnot and tools to invest in. They think, they may only need these other ones and this other area to focus on. Meanwhile, content creation and being able to put out, unique images and whatnot that's not necessarily the same as everyone else that's on Canva, gives you a huge boost, right? You're in a much better place to improve and strengthen your own brand identity. So deposit photos might be what you want to consider getting. And looking at their plans, they're all cheap. However, the biggest differential component is the number of AI image generated credits that you get. So if you have other tools and other solutions to help you with being able to create images utilizing AI, I probably wouldn't be too concerned about the particular plan that you purchased then. I mean, obviously, image, vector, video, audio, and file credits from deposit photos is also something to consider. But yeah, I mean, I would say probably that single or double, multiple at most would be plans that I personally would consider when it comes to this solution, this app. So what do you guys think about all of these different apps that are available here on AI Week or during AI Week here on AppSumo? Which one to you seems like it's your favorite? Which do you like the most? Which one are you not looking forward to hearing more about? Let me know, right? This was a definitely more in-depth video and helpful for myself as well, because I was able to kind of look at each different product and say, okay, which one might actually, again, align with what we're doing or might be doing in the very near future, and having that ability to make a one-time investment. Well, yeah, you got my attention. I'm sold. So my friends, let me know which one of these tools, these apps, are you most excited to test out, to give a shot, to use. Of course, feel free to use our affiliate link down below in the description area. Do appreciate you for watching and for giving any kind of feedback. Certainly will be making, as I mentioned earlier, another video diving into Letterly, because I'm a big fan of it. And I don't get why it's not more popular, why it's not bigger. And I just think a lot of you out there will benefit from it. And maybe one or two of these other apps that are here. So like I said, comment down below. Let me know which one are you interested in kind of getting my perspective on and hearing more about. And while you're down there, definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And, like this video. Give it a nice thumbs up if you thought this was helpful. End of the day, I'm tired, but I said, "Ooh, AI Week is here. I need to get it in the mix. I need to get this video up." So not only am I filming it at the end of the day right now, but I'm also going to get it up today. So yeah, much appreciation for watching. Hopefully, again, you found this video helpful in some form, some way. And if you did, definitely give it a nice thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. But all right, my friends, you already know what it is. I gotta keep it moving, but I'll see you in the next video. Peace.